In 2002, I decided to study dentistry. And my brother had known Mrs. Ackerman because he had studied medicine before that at UCT. Mrs. Ackerman managed to give him financial aid for all the years that he studied. And following his studies, he was killed in an accident. And I then decided that at the age of 30, I was going to go and start anew and study dentistry. And I then went to see her. And the response that I got from Mrs. Ackerman was absolutely overwhelming. She knew who I was. She knew that I was the sister of Chesney. And when I walked in, she had a photograph of him still on her desk, and this was years later. And she greeted me with a warm hug. And, ever since then, I had such a connection with her. When I finished studying, I went to Mrs. Ackerman and I said to her, I really want to practice as a dentist, but there's nowhere to go and it's difficult to get jobs. And in a heartbeat, Mrs. Ackerman helped me to get on my feet in terms of having a practice of my own. I don't know of another human being that will do this for other people that she doesn't even know. My parents never worked for Pick and Pay. None of us, besides shopping at Pick and Pay, ever had any interaction with the Ackerman family. But when I walked into her office and she heard my keenness to study again, she didn't hesitate. And she helped me through my studies, but even more than that, she helped me afterwards. And that is why I'm here today. If it wasn't for Mrs. Ackerman and her family, there is absolutely no way I would be practicing in my own rooms today. So I'm so, so grateful for that.
What Mrs. Ackerman's support did for my brothers and I is it helped us to study at the University of Cape Town. It helped us to be at schools before that. And that means that the three of us now have gone from being in a roughly middle-class kind of position to all having the opportunities to be able to have pursued things we want to pursue, personally and professionally. I work on a team these days, helping government to get entire school districts and provinces to do better. We're talking large numbers of learners here. Currently, 1,200 schools across 2 districts in KZN, which is meant to support and change the education and hopefully change something about the lives of more than 500,000 learners. My brother works in the public human rights advocacy law space and does similar work with learners in Limpopo, with healthcare in the Eastern Cape, with recent market inquiries into the costs of private and public healthcare. Both of us have been in a position to be able to do the kind of work where you feel like you're at least trying to do something good in the country. Thank you for being someone who gave to us in a way that means that we can now ask ourselves questions every day from a position of great privilege about what do we do to change this country, what do we do beyond giving even to try to make South Africa a different place.